Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Carter tells Hope in his loft that this cannot stand. Stephy is making mistakes, and others will notice her lack of leadership. Hope is astounded that her identity has been torn away from her. Carter instructs her, "Mark my words." Hope believes her last name, Logan, is the reason for her current situation. Her mother committed the biggest sin of all by loving Ridge Forrester, and now Stephy is exacting her revenge. She believes Stephy purposefully insulted her after everything she has sacrificed to the organization. Everyone stood there and did nothing, including Ridge, who told her to leave the building. Carter confirms that Stephy passed a line today. She believes she has the final word, but she does not. Hope, like Stephy, inherited that corporation. She should take pride in her name. No one, not even Stephy Forrester, can steal that from her. At the Cliff House, Stephy and Finn are relieved that the kids are sleeping over. They discuss the lingerie incident. Stephy realizes it wasn't him and was all Hope. She pushed her to her breaking point. She cannot handle it any longer. Finn wonders what she did. She claims she fired Hope and put an end to hope for the future. Finn can't believe what happened. Stephy says Hope is out of control, which feels amazing. She has left Forrester and their lives for good. Thank God. Brooke is astounded that Ridge would enable Stephy to fire Hope. He should have granted her the benefit of the doubt. Ridge claims Hope showed up in lingerie and leaped on Finn. Where's the doubt? Brooke begs to differ from him on Hope. Ridge wonders how he's mistaken about Hope. Brooke asks Hope to remain quiet about her and Carter, explaining that it was all a misunderstanding. You cannot let your daughter do this to Hope. Ridge, you must back me. Brooke argues that Stephy has been attempting to drive Hope out of the firm for months. Ridge replies that Hope for the future has been on life support for several months. Brooke claims this is due to Stephy's unwillingness to invest resources. Ridge explains that in business, making difficult decisions is necessary. Brooke believes Carter has fantastic ideas for making the line work. Stephy refuses to consider them because she wants Hope and the line to fail. It's all personal. Ridge claims she can't blame Stephy for this after what Hope did. Brooke admits that she and he are both mistaken about Hope. At Carter's loft, he encourages Hope to fight for what she deserves. He offers her a pep talk and assures her that she does not have to battle alone. "I will fight beside you. I will battle for you." Hope admits she has always felt alone. The only one she could trust was herself. Carter responds, "Not anymore. I've got you." She feels secure in his embrace. He claims he will not let her fall. Hope believes him. "You really are the man of my dreams." They kiss. Brooke tells Ridge that while he could stop Stephy, he would not. What if she wants to fire Katie or herself? "You should choose me. You must support me." Ridge supported her and ensured the bedroom line was a hit. Brooke believes her daughter also deserves a seat at the table. Those seats are not solely for his children. At the Cliff home, Stephy and Finn kiss on the sofa. He expresses how much he loves her. Finn wants her to hear not only the words, but also his heart. She strokes his chest and says, "I hear your heart." She can see in his eyes how much he adores her every day. "You're all mine." They continue to kiss. Carter and Hope make out in the living room of Carter's loft. He tells her she can trust him since he is not like the others. Hope admits that trusting has always been difficult for her due to her track record. Everything has been simple with him. Carter tells her that she can rely on him, saying, "I'll never hurt you." Hope believes she can accomplish anything with him by her side. "Just please don't let me leave. Promise me." Ridge tells Brooke that he wants her to support him. Hope attempted to wreck Stephy's life. Before that, she pursued her son and played on Thomas's moods and emotions. Now that boy lives half a world away with his grandson. Maybe it's time to accept the fact that your daughter doesn't know what is appropriate and what isn't. Brooke fumes that Stephy doesn't even try to hide her feelings for them. Ridge claims this is about her daughter's terrible decisions and the consequences. Brooke complains that he believes Stephy since she is his daughter and is in line to carry on his inheritance. Ridge claims she is in that position because she worked hard and earned it. Brooke says Hope should be able to carry on her legacy. She considers Hope and Stephy to be equals. Ridge exclaims, "How are they equals? Not even close." Brooke cries because Ridge should have given her daughter the benefit of the doubt and believed her. "You must support me. You have to listen to me. You have to honor me. And you don't. It breaks my heart." Finn and Stephy are cuddling up at the Cliff house after having sex. She purrs, "I needed it. I need you." Finn says, "Well, you got me. Now and always." They kiss. Carter and Hope share a kiss in his loft. He tells her she's gorgeous. "I love you." Hope wonders how he could have been standing there in front of her, and she hadn't noticed. Carter replies, "You do now." She kisses his neck and chin. "Oh, I see you. And I love you, too." They kiss fiercely, and he tears his shirt off. Hope touches his chest and smiles. Carter sits on the sofa, and Hope takes off her dress. She walks over, grabs his hand, and sits on his lap. They resume making out, and he lays her down to make love to her. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, November 6, 2024, are available. Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester will have to face some tough reality checks in tomorrow's episode. Logan and Carter Walton, I hope you give in to your enthusiasm. Meanwhile, John Finn Finnegan and Stephy Forrester Finnegan declare their forever love for each other. Keep reading to find out what happens in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. B&B spoilers for Wednesday, November 6 show that Brooke and Ridge will continue their intense fight concerning Hope. Stephy intended to tell Forrester Creations about Hope's termination, but Ridge ordered her to wait. Ridge needs to first inform Brooke what has transpired. Ridge set out to accomplish exactly that. Ridge returned home, only to discover that Brooke was already aware of the situation. Brooke wanted to tell Ridge the truth about what transpired between Hope and Finn. Brooke vowed to keep Carter and Hope's romance private. Brooke is now learning how difficult it is to defend Hope without revealing her relationship with Carter. At the same time, Hope is correct. Stephy will never trust Carter again. In Wednesday's episode, Ridge will face the unpleasant reality of their love. Brooke and Ridge are faithful to their children, but how does this affect their relationship? With Ridge getting closer to Taylor Hayes, does Brooke have a chance? Hope Logan and Carter Walton's passion. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, November 6th hint that Carter and Hope will continue to flirt. It is claimed that Carter and Hope's undeniable chemistry sparks a fire. It is also stated that Carter and Hope will make love confessions during their wonderful romance. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, November 6th, 2024. On Wednesday, November 6th, viewers can expect Stephy and Finn to become passionate. Stephy will be feeling more frisky now that she has removed Hope. However, Stephy is unaware that Carter and Hope are in a relationship. What does the future hold for Carter and Forrester Creations, given his plans to shift power dynamics? It appears that some dramatic actions may result in tremendous drama, so stay tuned. Which plot are you most looking forward to watching on Wednesday, November 6th, 2024? What are your predictions for Hope, Carter, Brooke, and Ridge? What will the future hold for Taylor, Stephy, Finn, and the rest of the cast? The bold and the beautiful recap for Wednesday, November 6th, 2024 has finally arrived. Today's episode features Ridge Forrester breaking Brooke Logan's heart. Meanwhile, Hope Logan and Carter Walton make furious, passionate love. Over at Casa de la Shin, John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, and Stephy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes would go insane after discussing Hope's termination. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Carter Walton's prediction. On Wednesday, November 6th, the B&B recap shows Carter discussing Stephy with Hope at his house. Carter believes that Stephy's decision will come back to haunt her. Hope discusses her lifelong work and how Stephy stole it away in seconds. Stephy has wanted Hope to leave Forrester Creations for a long time. Hope explains that it's because she's a Logan, and Brooke committed the terrible sin of loving Ridge. Carter does not believe Hope deserves this. Hope recalls Charlie Weber guiding her out of the building. Hope cannot believe that everyone, including Ridge, simply stood by and watched. Carter promises that this cannot continue. Carter claims Forrester Creations is Hope's birthright, much like Stephy. Carter wants Hope to fight. Carter agrees to fight beside Hope. Carter and Hope kiss while embracing. Hope describes Carter as the man of her dreams. They discuss trust, and Carter vows he is not like the other men. They begin making out and pulling one another's clothes as the familiar saxophone resumes playing. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Shin intimacy. According to the bold and the beautiful recap, Finn and Stephy are catching up at the Cliff House while drinking wine. Stephy can't quit thinking about Hope wearing lingerie on top of Finn. Stephy informs Finn that she has fired Hope. Finn's brows raise in surprise. Stephy informs Finn that she fired Hope and HFDF as well. Stephy believes she should have dismissed Hope following the first prohibited kiss. Stephy admits that it feels fantastic to lead Forrester Creations without Hope's influence. Stephy is relieved that Hope is finally out of their life for good. They make out, which finally leads to passion. On Wednesday, November 6th, Brooke is astounded that Ridge is letting this. Ridge discusses Hope's disdain towards the Forrester family. Ridge tells that Hope was discovered wearing lingerie on top of Stephy's spouse. Brooke insists that Ridge is wrong. Brooke recalls Hope imploring her to keep Carter's identity a secret. Brooke asks Ridge to help her. Stephy has been trying to get rid of HFTF for a time. Ridge explains how the line has been deteriorating for a long time. Brooke believes Stephy wanted Hope's line to fail. Brooke adds that Stephy is making poor business judgments, and they're both mistaken about Hope. Brooke pleaded with Ridge to stop, but he refused. Brooke wonders what happens if Stephy dismisses Katie Logan, Heather Tom, or her. Brooke seeks help. Ridge informs Brooke that he supports her return to the bedroom line. The two continue to argue. Ridge brings up Hope's interaction with Thomas Forrester. Ridge believes Hope needs to learn a lesson. Brooke starts crying. Brooke believes Hope and Stephy both deserve the Forrester legacy and are equal. Ridge disagrees that the ladies are equal. Brooke claims that Ridge is breaking her heart. The Bold and the Beautiful's Wednesday, November 6th episode restored love to the afternoons. Stephy and Finn's marriage is as solid as ever. A clumsy lingerie-clad Hope could never bring these two apart. Meanwhile, Carter's enthusiasm for Hope burns fiercely. The same cannot be said for Brooke and Ridge, who are at odds over Hope's termination. Carter can't help but feel for Hope. He has seen her differently since the work trip to Rome, despite the fact that he was dating her Aunt Katie at the time. Awkward. He remains loyal to Hope. She now has someone on her side, especially after Stephy's fury. Hope's firing resulted in new company relationships. Carter informed Hope on Wednesday that he would never abandon her. Hope knew he was everything she had ever desired in a man. She forgot she almost had that with Thomas, Matthew Atkinson. Carter is her new, hidden boyfriend. On Wednesday's show, the pair rekindled their passionate relationship. Meanwhile, Brooke and Ridge, Torsten K., were unable to agree on Hope's termination. She convinced Finn that Hope was not after him. Brooke believed that Hope for the future had the potential to turn things around. Discover why Hope's identity in HFDF caused it to flop. She asked Ridge to see beyond the figures. She thought he was her confidant, but she no longer recognized the man she was engaged to. Ridge claimed that he did not believe Hope had changed for the better, thus he had to support his daughter's decision. Brooke's heart is broken, and Hope is growing fond of Carter. The two unexpectedly exchange I love yous. Too soon? Before making passionate love near the crackling fireplace. Meanwhile, danger is building for Ridge. Will Ridge run off into Taylor's arms? She claimed she was over him, but everyone knows that time does not always cure old wounds. According to the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Carter Walton will decide to take down the power-hungry Forresters. Carter will believe it is time to mix things up after Hope Logan has just been subjected to such severe treatment. Carter will be even more riled up once Hope tells him everything that happened at Forrester Creations. Despite Hope's efforts to persuade Stephy Forrester that she was not seducing John Finn Finnegan, Stephy refused to trust her. Carter will believe Stephy was wrong to fire Hope, and he will be upset with Ridge Forrester for supporting Stephy. The more Carter thinks about it, the angry he becomes. Of course, the fact that Eric Forrester slammed the brakes on Carter's expansion plan will add to the aggravation. Eric does not want to take too many risks and deviate from the fashion wheelhouse they know so well. Stephy and Ridge weren't on board with Carter's luxury brand pitch, so he'll have another reason to be upset about their behavior. Carter will be more enthused than fans have ever seen him as he plots with Hope at his side. Carter will strategize and devise a plan to cause Forrester turmoil from November 4th to 8th. Carter believes it's time to upend the firm and disrupt the power dynamic. In other words, Carter's revenge plot is about to get started. It's just a matter of how Carter goes about accomplishing it. Carter might try to ruin Forrester from within, going against the allegiance he's always shown them. Carter's commitment to Hope is evident now, therefore his vindictive deeds will undoubtedly continue. Carter may, however, leave Forrester Creations and pursue a different strategy against them. Carter may aspire to pursue his aspirations elsewhere and make everyone at Forrester regret doubting his ambitious plans. If Carter can't get Hope and her line back at the company, he may decide to burn it down. Airbnb predictions point to Carter creating new enemies along the road, so we'll keep you updated on any revenge plot developments. According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers, Carter will reveal a dangerous new side of himself and deliver devastating news in the coming episodes. Hope has really done it this time on the bold and the beautiful. Although it was a humorous accident, Stephy strolled into the design office to discover herself in lingerie on top of Finn. Stephy felt Hope was seeking Finn again and abruptly fired her, unaware that the provocative costume was designed for Carter's eyes only. Carter would eventually come to the rescue, and his portrayer Lawrence St. Victor shared some fantastic photos on social media. Hope was hauled out of Forrester Creations following her latest comedy of errors. Upset, she had contacted Carter for assistance, and the COO arrived in a killer 2024 Corvette, hopped out, and Hope went up to him, explaining she was dismissed. The two kissed passionately, and as they clasped, Carter gazed at the building's Forrester emblem and swore, "You're not getting away with this." St. Victor, Soap Hub's Performer of the Month, came to Instagram and gleefully stated, "Some behind-the-scenes action from Friday's episode. Carter to the rescue, fire, 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 hashtag bold and beautiful, hashtag fast and furious." He included photos of himself driving up in the lovely vehicle, a cameraman strolling in front of it with a Steadicam, and Carter jumping out and being met by a frenzied Hope. The final photograph was a selfie he took, with himself in the foreground and the amazing automobile behind him. One fan said, "Looks good on you, orange heart," and St. Victor responded with multiple heart emojis. The viewers appreciated Carter's new wheels, with one saying, "Just when I thought Carter couldn't be any hotter, he shows up in a Corvette." Smiling face with hard eyes, while another stated, "Sweet ride. It's time to turn it up at the bed and breakfast." When one fan wrote, "That's your automobile in real life," St. Victor responded, "I wish." Another fan said, "Carter is a decent man and a visionary businessman. He deserved better. Let's face it, Hope is a flaming mess. Carter needs to establish his own business. He has great ideas. I see it now, the House of Walton, let's go." That's a good idea, and the show should seize the opportunity to shake things up by having Carter exit behind Hope, so the two can start their own fashion company to compete with Forrester. Find out why St. Victor wasn't concerned that Carter would be fired.